Reptiles. What's the deal, everybody? Welcome to Big JuTALK. We got the boy Big Jacob in the building, aka DMTV, with Big Shocker, Reverend Shocker Doctor in the building. And we got a lot of talks going on, you know what I'm saying? He battle real magicians, I battle real reptiles, and we got a lot of stuff to get down to today. What's going on with you, Doc?
Yeah, I battle real reptiles too. I put the reptiles under. I've been known a Ghostbuster or two. Yeah, the reptiles are magicians too. The reptiles ain't just no reptiles. Shape shifting, that's a magical power.
Shouts out to London, man. This dude is from London. Shouts out to him, man. Put the kettle on. You know what I'm saying? Big supporter, right there, Mike Barron. Right. Shouts out. I think this right here was the first one waiting. Geo Low from the 414. So there's a way we can say 414. I don't know where the 414 at.
Hold on, man. Let me get my fucking TV. Man, that nigga ain't in uniform, y'all. Get that nigga a penalty.
Man, my shit got fucked up.
That nigga not in uniform. Get that nigga a penalty.
Yeah, I gotta get a penalty, man. I'm ordering some shirts today. I'm about to order some.
Put that nigga in the penalty box because I'm representing this shit better than him. Oh,
I gotta make some Big JuTALK t-shirts for the show.
I know, bro. I forgot. Yeah, I got my Big Ju t-shirt. I forgot about that. Next time I'm wearing my Big Ju t-shirt.
Right. They don't on the website where I make the shit. They don't make the hats.
Oh shit.
They don't make the hats.
Yeah, man. Y'all gotta start pumping this positivity, man. Y'all gotta start pimping this positivity. They pimping that negativity. You better start pimping this positivity. Become your own brand. TV shows, man.
They said it's 1 a.m. in London. Hey, Doc, hey, man, I had something to ask you, man. You actually served time in prison, didn't you?
Yeah.
How much time you do?
Oh, my first time I did 2 years. Second time I did 3 years. Third time I did 5 years.
Man, hey, this right here got to be probably the biggest change in history from 10 years in prison to where you at now. Nobody would even guess that because like I said, I did 5 hours in jail, man. It's probably one of the worst experiences ever. Yeah, I was only. Hell yeah, I did 5 hours. They arrested the hell out of me. I was in there for I said, look, I'm in here for FTA. I went to court, and they took me in there. But hearing that because I just sat down as we did a convo last. I'm like, damn, Doc was in prison at one time. This right here is you need to write a book, man, about your life.
Bro, I just did I just asked everybody, have you ever been arrested? Where is that? Right here, right? And let me see what they say. 264 voters, 58% of them 58% of my followers have been arrested, and 42% of my followers have not been arrested.
God damn, 58%?
58% of, I said, have you been arrested? That motherfucker said 58% say yeah, and 42% said no. So they got a lot of people, bro, that that get arrested, but not all of us go and serve time.
Yeah, I ain't doing no time, man. They had me in there way too long, man. He gonna give me this dry ass sandwich. I'm like, what am I supposed to do with this sandwich, man?
You had the whole cell sandwich.
Yeah, they had me in the cell like 3 other people. They was stinking. I'm like, boy, I cannot go to the back.
Dry ass bologna sandwich. You had that dry ass bologna sandwich with the little dot of fucking mayo and mixed mayo and mayonnaise or some shit.
Right. Hey, I couldn't go back. I couldn't go back to the back, man. But that is a crazy story, man. So we could probably talk about that some other time. I just wanted to bring that up. We'll probably do a whole prison. We can do Big JuTALK prison talk one day. But I just wanted to put that out there, man. You got probably one of the biggest comeback stories, biggest glow up stories ever, at least from a personal standpoint, that you was able to make it out the hole, able to come out that situation. You came out on top. Like that's kudos to you. Now, question that we seen. This is the first question that we see. Are we entering World War III? What's your thoughts on that?
All right. No, we're not entering World War III in the way you guys think it. I keep telling you that the world is a stage and that stage is set up to persuade your consciousness. Let's take a look at every time they brought a major war our way, and you'll see every time they brought a major war our way or presented or advertised or marketed a major war our way, there was a major breakthrough that humanity was making in the realms of intelligence and consciousness. Right now, this goddess energy that's entering in that 222, remember that 222 shift and all of the 222 energy, and people are waking up. The only thing that they can do to really distract us is drama and chaos. We're suckers we're suckers for drama. We're suckers for chaos. We are suckers for pain and suffering, right? So give us some pain and suffering and give us something and give us a cause to fight for, and we'll forget all of the fucking shit, all of the consciousness we work toward.
They did that last time. Go ahead.
Remember, Iraqi war, during the war in Iraq, the war in Iraq that started around when Rodney King got beat, right? Boom. The reason why they did that, why? Because Rodney King got beat, they rioted, and people were starting to wake up like it was about to go down. They just they distracted you with the motherfucking Desert Storm in the war in Iraq. Boom, they hit you with the 9/11. Everybody about to find out 9/11. They hit you with the weapons of mass destruction. Back in the 70s, everybody was about to go on that. Everybody was about to go high speed, high level on that. Everybody was holding hands. Come on, people, now smile on your brother. Everybody get together. And they hit you with the Korean War and the Vietnam War, and you forgot about it. You feel me? They always look at the Great Depression. Remember the Great Depression hit? Everybody was starting to wake up from the Great Depression because why? Ain't nobody got no jobs. Everybody's at home. Everybody's doing the things that humans doing. They're by themselves in their solitary confinement. What they do, they soul search, right? So humans started soul searching during the Great Depression. What they hit you with? World War II. They always hit you with something. So remember, because the stock market crashed in 1929. 1930s, that was called the Great Depression. But during those 1930s, people were beginning to wake the fuck up because the Great Depression shocked them so much and shocked their bubble so much that they started soul searching. When that happened, they hit you with World War II. About 1940, 1941, Pearl Harbor, boom, everybody forgot about the soul searching we were doing. Let's go get the Japanese. Boom. So you see, they always look at when in the 1950s, when everybody was getting UFO fever, when that spacecraft landed over the White House. Spacecraft in 1953, I think 1952. 1952, spacecraft landed over the White House. 1953, 1954, the whole America, black, white, Hispanic, Asian, was catching something called UFO fever. 1955, Rosa Parks sat on the bus. Rosa Parks had a great fuss. Civil rights movement. We got distracted from the motherfucking consciousness once again. These are the tactics of the powers that be. Half of them are fake and half of them are real, meaning, yes, there is a conflict in Russia, but there are going to always be conflicts over the world since men been men, okay? There is no reason at all whatsoever for you to get into a fear mode of the conflict that's going on in Russia. Why? Because then that's where they can manipulate you at. Once you're afraid of something happening, then they can play on your fear through manipulation and social control. They can say, okay, here, this is going to solve your problem, but they're the ones that created the damn problem to be solved in the first place. So it's a great Ponzi scheme that the secret societies use. This is why you see a lot of people. You ever wonder why everybody all into this crypto shit all of a sudden? Nobody ever wondered why. Nobody ever wondered why all of a sudden they got all these broke motherfuckers talking about they know about crypto.
And they got celebrities pushing it too. They got a bunch of celebrities and rappers pushing it. That's a red flag right there.
That's a red flag. All the celebrities, all the rappers are becoming billionaires overnight. Remember, all these celebrities and all these rappers are becoming billionaires and multimillionaires overnight. And then on top of that, they're pushing a money model or a model of investment that can basically rob you blind, that they can rob you blind if you're not educated, right? But I tell people, whenever you see the average common man just doing it, like you see the average common motherfucker is a crypto trader, that shit is a scam. The average common motherfucker, man, you see the man. How many people right now on y'all friends list on Instagram right now can go on your friends list on Instagram right now and have and the people on your friends list talking about they do trade, they do Forex, they do Bitcoin, they do some type of cryptocurrency or some type of fucking stock, this or that. Think about it. It's a fucking scheme, because I guarantee you the majority of people that bring you those things are associated with some type of sorority, some type of secret society, some type of fraternal organization. And this is the new scheme of the fraternal organizations. You ever wonder why women are just sliding down the pole all of a sudden? Because all of the Eastern stars are sliding down the pole. Go look on your Instagram. All of a sudden, black women just want to slide down the pole all of a sudden. Y'all never wonder where that spell come from. that come from the Eastern Star sliding down poles. Okay, if you
what
wonder,
you mean? Hold on. You mean that they was acting like they put the front out for, or was they doing like something behind?
Right now, it's called mass media influence. Okay, when you want to get a big group of people to do one thing, you get the people that they look up to do that one thing, and the people gonna follow them and copy them. Right? Mm-hmm. So on Instagram right now, if you go on Instagram, you see a lot of so-called spiritual girls or a lot of so-called woke people, woke women, right, sliding down, doing pole dancing. They're taking up pole dancing. They're taking up pole dancing, right? The majority of these women are black, number one, okay? And the majority of these women are not well off financially, number two. Now, here you got another distraction. Go slide down the pole. Maybe he gonna want your mode. Now you could be that time you're using slide down the pole. That time you're using going to Pilates. That you could be perfecting your craft. You could be perfecting your spirit. You could be investing in your business. You could be building your shit from the ground up and getting what it takes to be an entrepreneur. But guess what? Your ass distracted once again with another distraction. Oh, the name of the game is distraction, y'all. And if
I feel like they did that with the vid. Right before the vid came, they did the Jeffrey Epstein situation, right?
Right.
And everybody was waking up to that, how fake that situation was. And then the vid hit. I noticed that everybody on the internet was all agreeing. And when I see a mass people agreeing with me, I know something off. You know what I'm saying? Well, and then I seen the shift where they just forgot about it.
When everybody start waking up, they start watching. Okay, y'all, everybody waking up. Let's hit them with a distraction. They gotta hit you with a distraction. If they don't, you'll literally wake up and be like, fuck the government, fuck going to work. We're going to all come together and we're going to boycott Walmart, boycott Target, boycott Sam's Club, boycott motherfucking McDonald's, Burger King, Chick-fil-A, all of these places that we go right now. If we were woke, if we were truly woke, black people, we were truly woke, we will already own our own versions of these places that we eat from right now. Black people, Popeye's chicken, we'll have the black version of Popeye's chicken if we were woke. Walmart, we'll have the black Walmart owners if we were woke. We are asleep, and this is why we still go to our oppressor for our substance and livelihood. Now, don't get it twisted. Going to your oppressor with a handout and doing business with the oppressor is two different energies. One is saying, oppressor, I need you. The other one is saying, nigga, I don't need you. I'm using you for what I can use you for, and you using me what you can use me for. Fair exchange is not a robbery. You feel me?
Right.
But when you understanding the model of democracy or the model of the dictatorships, the communisms, the capitalism, all of these are reptile models, bro. You go look at the reptile kingdoms, the reptile hierarchies, right? All of this is modeled off the reptile. Cause I know, like, the reason people like what they got to do with the reptiles. I'm letting you know that these systems that govern us are reptilian systems that govern us. Okay, I'm here to let you know that those stories of old where you seen big, tall, giant black human beings, that shit is real, and they're fucking big, tall dinosaur counterparts. That shit is fucking real. The only thing is, it's not perceivable with your naked eye until you get to a certain level of consciousness to notice it, right? But they show you how big Godzilla is. They show you how big King Kong is. I really believe that they got beings that big that live they just live on the inside of this motherfucker.
How big inside is the inside of the earth? So is the inside of the earth just as big as this earth?
Well, remember, they told you the kingdom of heaven is within. Is it earth you're going inside, or is just a portal into heaven that you're taking earth to get to? See, people keep thinking, oh, you're going in the inner earth. Wait a minute. What's inside of the earth? Spirit, soul, energy, chakra, pure.
Hey, ain't the sun called soul in another thing?
The sun is called soul, and the sun is also called anima. A-N-I-M-A. You add an L, you got animal. Okay? So the sun is called anima. This is where you get animation, right? The sun. So the sun is also called soul. And literally, They say, remember, we are in a solar system. Our souls are governed by systems. You have a reproductive system, an endocrine system, a respiratory system, a nervous system. You have all these different systems on the inside of you that govern you. And remember, they'll tell you heaven is within. So if these systems govern you as a person on earth as it is in heaven, meaning there is a spiritual, metaphysical equivalent of that very system that governs you. So we have to realize that a lot of the systems that govern us are actually reptile functions. Okay.
Now, go ahead. My bad. Go ahead.
Our need for tradition, when we stay stuck in tradition, that's called the R complex, the reptilian mind. When we instinct, that's called the reptilian mind. Hunger, that's called the reptilian mind. It's called the R complex in your brain. Okay, so literally, if you want to be technical, the things that govern your, I would call it your lower selves, those are all reptile natures, y'all. Okay, a lot. Why you think you don't see no the majority of reptiles you see on Earth, they crawling up. They're on their belly or they crawling. Right? Why? Because of the lower nature of the reptilian mind complex. The reptilian mind is a mind that thinks feed, assimilate, kill, destroy, whatever, do with a cold-blooded. It's a cold-blooded mindset. So this is why they can chop a nigga leg off, chop a nigga arms up, put him in a motherfucking vat, put him in a pool vat, and go take him somewhere. Because there's a part in our brain that is programmed from the reptile. It is called. We even have something from the past called a tailbone that shows you that we come from something that used to have tails. We have a bone that is called a tailbone to show you the heritage. And some people right now today are still being born with those bones, still being born with those attached to them. Okay?
Yeah, I had to get my tail cut off.
Yeah. So when you understand this level of existence, when you understand this level of reality, then certain things won't be so far-fetched. Certain happenings won't be so hard to understand and grasp because you open your mind up to the reality that this world is not governed by humans. Stop blaming humans for why this shit going wrong. Blame humans for why their own life is going wrong. But if y'all want to blame who's spraying chemtrails and shit, nah, you can't blame no humans for that. Humans just following orders. Okay? When you see the police come down, that police is following orders. The soldier in Iraq is following orders. The secret society member, the fraternity member, the sorority member, they're following orders. All right? So you have to get to the person who's giving the fucking orders in order to understand why they do what they do and how they do what they do.
Man, I gotta go. I want to know if you can look it up. Look up the pyramid and the owl cartoon. I need to go grab my phone. I got a backup phone so I can look. Yeah, at the very beginning, it shows two reptiles in a Freemasonic room giving the orders. In this video, when I was doing a video on the owl and the pyramid and stuff, I came across the video. I'm like, hold up, this like two. It shows you the pyramid and the owl cool, and then the reptiles are the guys governor, and they in Freemasonic suits.
I wish you knew the name of it.
Yeah, I wish I did. Like I said, I think my other phone dead. I should have had that bad boy charged up. But because it's about it's like a fraternity, but I'll make sure I have it next. But I noticed I was doing some studying and reading this stuff, and all the God like Krishna, Jesus, Buddha, all of them have a story of a serpent, of wise serpent giving them wisdom, and they all kind of their names kind of go back to the dragon. If you break down all their names, the energies kind of go back to the dragon. So how does that fall in line with what we're talking about?
But remember, you ready for this? You say enter into the dragon. I'm about to show you reptiles are the reason why you have a third eye, people. Okay, I put in reptile third eye. Okay, third eye. Okay, Chakra, the only dread head dude you ain't fucking with.
You know I like the dread. Nah, man, we got beef, man. I done lost. It's been a history. You know how the history of like Godzilla and King Kong battling. We've been dreadheads and beefing for years now. And my son got dreads. And both my baby mamas got dreads. So I'm surrounded by y'all. I'm about to grow me some.
It's called a parietal eye. Okay, it is the third eye of all reptiles. I'm talking about go from the frog to all of them got a little third eye at the top in the middle of their shit. Okay, I'm about to show that. That was a iguana. I'm gonna show you something. I want to show you something that got a defined third eye. You can see it real good. Boom, here we go. This one got a good third eye.
Oh, shit.
The reptile, that's his third eye. They third eye open. When they third eye open, they become more sentient, more conscious, even in that state. Yo, in the Michael Jackson movie Moonwalker, he had a scene where he ran into a little clay movie set and the white director got mad and shapeshifted into a reptile. Right! Y'all remember that Michael Jackson movie where he used to be able to shapeshift into a car and you're okay. Would you tell us that you're okay? That's that movie.
Man, I used to love that movie, man. You talking to one of the biggest Michael Jackson fans in the world.
Bro, my mom used to dress me like Michael Jackson when I was 5 and make me dance in front of her friends with the buttons and the fucking zip up shit. Friends, come downstairs and do the Michael Jackson. Man, I gotta do the Michael Jackson.
And the funny thing is, Michael Jackson helped govern in the train station movement. He helped govern that in. That's the funny part about it. Michael Jackson and people don't.
Him and Prince with the ass cut out.
I forgot about my Michael Jackson Illuminati break. I should have done part 3, but what I found about Michael Jackson was a high-ranking Freemason in the game.
And he was a pedophile.
Yeah, big time. Big time. And Michael Jackson had more power than some of the presidents. That's why they had to kill that character off. Michael Jackson was way too powerful. He even went to Russia. Speaking of Russia,
but they also kill the characters off when the characters lose their momentum, their power. Like they do surveys, right? Remember they be doing those surveys? What artist do you think is the best in this? And they'll do a survey, and the people say that, okay, well, nigga, not everybody think Lil Baby the one, nigga, not you, right? Michael Jackson, that's why he told y'all he was gonna unperson himself before he did it. What he called it? He named the album "This Is It."
Yeah,
the album "This Is It," like this is it, y'all. Nice to see y'all. I'm gone. It's been nice playing Michael Jackson for a while. My dad been playing Michael Jackson all my life now. It's time for me to go. Unperson.
Yeah, he said it literally meant, says right there, he said somebody said it literally meant it when he says it's magic to sleep with children.
No, hey, bro. And people don't understand. And so people don't understand my plight. I don't go to war with humans, y'all. I go to war with magicians. I go to war with reptiles. I go to war with archons, demons, angels, dragons, jinn, celestials, eternals, colossals, mutants. Nigga, this shit is real, bro. Just because they're in a human body don't mean it's not them. They're just in a human body, my nigga.
I forgot how I was going to intro. I said, bringing in the first black man to mainstream magic. We got the chakra doctor. I swear to God. Whenever you see somebody... whenever you see somebody who do like this type of stuff you into, they be just weird as I don't know what. They don't have a personality to even make you want to even study it. You know what I'm saying? Even look at it, be like, that dude weird. I say, I don't even want to mess with this shit.
Look at they be nerdy. They be all weird, like they some weirdo, I don't know if they on some pedo shit or some homo shit. You don't know what they be on.
Can't carry a conversation. They dress funny. Everything's.
This how you know. They ain't got no juice with the females, bro. So, hey, if you ain't got no juice with the females, don't even talk to me, bro. Like, just come get trained and come get coached from me, my nigga. Like, if you ain't got no tails where, two females, you and two females were two females. If two females haven't sucked your cock and licked your balls at the same time, stop coming up to me talking about about this fucking man shit.
And what you know about Dave? What you know about Dave Days? Michael Jackson being Dave Days.
Michael Jackson is alive playing as Dave. I don't even know who Dave is. That's what I'm saying.
Nah, there's a burn victim Michael Jackson used to help when he was a kid. And the burn victim, little name was Dave. And Michael Jackson was already prepared for when he comes off. The dude Dave sound just like Mike. And when Akon had a story where he was like, hey, when I was out with Michael Jackson, we would go out.
Hey, fuck, I've never heard of this.
Yeah,
I gotta
he
see
said,
what he look.
yeah, hey, you can just type in Michael MJ Dave Days, and you will hear his voice. He talked just like Michael Jackson. That's not coincidence. Akon said when he would go out with Michael Jackson was disguised as a burn victim. And I know the likes is low, y'all. Hit the like button. Hit the like button, share the video. Let's get the likes and the views on one accord. All right, one accord. So 118 views, 118 likes.
So you think that's a burn victim's mask? That that do look like him right here.
Yeah, hear the voice. Play the voice, man. Oh, go to YouTube. Play the voice. You got to hear the voice, man. Once you hear the voice, you sold.
What, Dave? Oh man, wait a minute. See, I can't believe I had to do this shit, dog. Dave TV in it. What the fuck? Let me hear this nigga Dave talk. Oh.
Joining us now here in Los Angeles, Miko Brando, who was with us. He was set on fire in 1983, suffered, as you can see, terrible scars. Michael Jackson befriended him and paid for a lot of his surgeries. Dave is also attending the burial. Why Dave?
Well, to liberate myself from the confines of my father's criminality.
He caused the fire?
Yeah. He is a
Stop
criminal.
It, Mike.
Boy.
Stop it, Mike.
Ain't no way around it. Ain't no way around it, man.
Man, hold on. Wait.
To free myself of his name.
It sounds like he has a mask on and he's talking through a mask. Literally, It looks like a mask. It looks like a burn victim mask that he has. I just showed y'all the fucking Emma Watson mask, bro. They could just put a mask on, bro, and play these people, bro. It sounds like he's talking through a mask, bro. Listen to how muffled, like this nigga sound like he's talking through a mask.
His legacy, I decided to become my own person through changing my name.
We'll find out how Michael helped you, but Miko, is that a typical story of Michael helping people like this?
Man,
I pulled I had my whole family over one time, and this is the first time I actually got my father to get sold on. My father's a Michael Jackson fan. I showed him all this shit. I did my whole Michael Jackson breakdown for him, like just random show. By the end of it, he's like, "Yo, you might be right." And since then, he been on the channel heavy. He be like, "Yo, the conspiracy is starting to add up."
Hey, bro,
that's Mike.
I'm fucked up right now. I'm fucked up right now because Mike, you know I'm bad for that having everybody. Did Whitney really? No, Whitney was in her casket. They showed Whitney in the casket. Yeah, Mike had a golden closing casket and staples. I don't think Kobe did either.
No, that when you ever see that golden closed casket, that lets you know that it's fake. They not dead.
Yeah, no, but that also lets you know. Remember, in heaven, the streets are paved with what? Gold. So that represents ascension. It represents making it to the next level of the game.
That's why all the Egyptians, when they would die, they got draped in jewelry and gold. Their entire tomb was gold.
Whole gold into everything. But you know, it is also said that we consume gold at a way higher level than what we do now. And like me, just with me selling gold, like colloidal gold and colloidal silver, and seeing what the colloidals do, I could just only imagine with the the sub monatomic shit that they probably had. You know, them niggas probably was sniffing gold, nigga, getting crazy. Like, think about it, sniffing gold. They probably you can see it back then. You know, big ass fucking humans and shit, tall ass motherfuckers and shit.
I ain't never seen that one.
Barack Obama's bodyguard, and the old boy looked like a. Hey, bro, let's get into these reptiles, bro. Hold on, man. You know, cause y'all think this shit. Man, listen, y'all think this shit is fucking crazy. Y'all think this shit is a game. All right, y'all. Y'all could believe it or not. All right. This is the copy of. Y'all got to go get this book. It's called Dante Lucien Grimaldi de Savoy Saint Setien Lacroix de Santori. Okay, it is called the Book of Alien Races. It was released. It is said, this is the PDF for it. It is said to be released by Russia, and Russia is said to have released this, on some leak shit. All right, and it gives you a detail, like, damn, a detailed, instruction, not instruction, but detailed description of these different alien races, where they come from, the different species, subspecies, and they got a lot of different reptiles. Like, for instance, this is the reptiles called the Alguruk, right? And they come from the constellation Sculptor, right? And they said that's what they look like, right? Now, wait a minute. Now, how many times have we seen an image like this in our movies? How many times have we seen them dressed up people that look like this in our movies? All right. And it said they come from constellation Sculptor. They derive from an ancient race of reptiles that has gone extinct. They are specialists at building ships and other devices needed for deep space traveling. They are also space travelers themselves, searching for new raw material. Their last spotting, the last time they were seen on Earth, was in 2005, and they can live up to 230 years. And they're said to be a peaceful race of reptilians. Wait a minute. That's one race. Then you got this other race right here. You got this other race of reptiles right here, right? And they come from constellation Volans, right? And they are considered, they are rare to be seen, and by Earthlings, they are considered a mysterious race. It is said that they were forbidden to visit Earth around the year 1000 BC, but they did not stop visiting Earth completely due to their alliance with another evil reptile race called the Maitre, Maitre. If you Google Maitre, you'll see tons. Google the Maitre, and you'll see Maitre, and you'll see plenty of different depictions of the reptile Maitre. All right, the reptile Matres are said to be the most. They're the top reptiles of reptiles. Ain't no bigger, ain't no greater reptile than a Maitre reptile. And the Maitre reptiles have a hierarchy to where, if you're a draconian Maitre versus a regular reptile Maitre. Okay, because
they got an image of the Maitre of those reptiles.
Yeah, we're about to give it, but we're about to get to them. I'm about to just show you all their allies, though. This is another reptile race from Camelopardalis. Remember, all of these constellations are in our 88 constellation system now. Camelopardalis, we can map that in our sky and go straight to Camelopardalis. It is in our 88 constellation matrix system. Okay, if you look, this is called the Mazarek. They come from Camelopardalis, and they are a predatory, violent race of reptiles associated with the Maitre. Wait a minute, you have this other one though. These some peaceful motherfuckers, and these motherfuckers can get up to 8 feet tall. Some more reptiles. All right. So they got all kind of different reptiles. I'm about to get to the Maitre though, so y'all can see what they look like real quick in this book. And they got other books that describe them, but this book right here, to me, this book right here, and the way it came to me across my desk and who it came. Now, that's what they say the Maitre look like. Now, don't that look like all the gray aliens that they put in our movies? That look just like the gray aliens. That look just like the aliens they put in our movie. They telling you what they look like. They show you what they look like, bro. They show you, bro. That's the Maitre, y'all. They say that's the top. They say they have 2 home planets in constellation Megapae. They have the same average height as humans and are considered by many alien races parasites. They visited Earth for the first time during the prehistoric period, during the date unknown. They abduct humans and carry it out openly. Where you think all these missing bodies come from? Why you think all these missing black women? They do it openly. They have the goal of colonizing Earth. That has not happened because of the protection from other alien races, such as the Council of Five. That's a whole nother alien. That's a whole nother race of beings that protect us from motherfuckers like the Maitre. Okay, they are hermaphrodites, meaning they got. Now you understand why the transgenderism. Now y'all see what the trans.
My bad, I didn't mean to remove. I don't want to see my face. Like, they what? Hermaphrodites? What?
Yeah, it said right. It says they are a hermaphrodite race, and their lifespans are said to be 120 years. They have colonized at least 26 planets. They have abducted over 5,000 human males. They love human males. No wonder they're making y'all wear them dresses. They have visited Earth at least 200 times. The last time they were sighted in the open was in September 2006 near Nome, Alaska. Okay, so and remember, Alaska is close to where? Antarctica. And what I told y'all about the Antarctic Matrix and why they protect Antarctica, I'm telling you, that's where the motherfucking shit goes down at. They use cold climates and they need cold climates to go down there, bro. And they call the Matrix, bro. And they look just like the people of all.
And those are reptiles?
Reptiles. This is the reptile race.
See, I never would have.
They are the highest of reptiles, meaning they're humanoid, bro. They're slim, slender, skinny little human fucking reptile. They like amphibian. You can see the texture of his face. The texture of his face is like that of a reptile.
Damn. Big brain here and there.
Yeah, you can see the coldness and you can see the emptiness in the eyes. You can see the cold-blooded, you can see the evil. You can see the evil in the features of doing this shit, right?
So what's so special about the human that make the reptile want to come down here and fuck with us?
Food. You niggas is food. I keep telling you. You niggas is food. You're a food source. You're cattle. You're considered goyim. Go look up the word. We're gonna look up the word goyim. The powers that be call human beings goyim. Goyim means a beast of burden or cattle. Okay. Boom. Here we go.
And are black women their favorite dish?
Goyim also means it's a derogatory term for a non-Jewish person. So if you're not Jewish, you're a goyim. Goyim means beast and cattle, a non-Jewish person.
What? And not so the man.
And if you're a beast, and remember, in the Talmud, it says they can eat and kill, and they have dominion of the beast. Remember, let the man have dominion over the beast of the field. If they can lower you to a beast level consciousness, remember, it's all in the consciousness. If they can lower you into a beast level consciousness to where all you focusing on is food, clothing, money, car, clothes, hoes, and material shit, they've lowered you to a beast. They've lowered you to a beast level consciousness. And the Bible says man has dominion over the beast and the fowl of the air. Okay? The beast and the fowl, we have dominion over that right there. So if they can lower you down to a beast, then they have dominion over you, because that's what a goyim is, a person that is a beast of burden, a non-Jewish person. All right? So that's what they consider you in the Illuminati. The Illuminati, Freemasons, they know that term. Whenever you get into a Jewish person, watch, get around a real Jewish person that knows some shit and refer to one of them as goyim. They're gonna look at you like, oh shit, he know he's the real Jew. Oh shit, he's a black Jew. Because really, they're the goyim. They're the non-Jewish ones. Blacks are the real Jews. Blacks are the real fucking gods of the world. Blacks are the parents of the civilization. We are the actual, you ready for this? We are the gods created from the reptile titans. Let's talk about it.
Yeah, let's talk about that. Cause boy, you on a roll tonight. And y'all hit the like button. Get the lights on one accord, man. Doc giving us, he on his sermon right now. I need to get that church music.
Yeah. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, go get your weed, go get your motherfucking drink, sip something, smoke something, listen to this. Man, have an open mind, bro. But this is from years and years and years of trying to prove this shit wrong. I've been trying to prove that, like, this information dropped in my lap because I try to prove it. I try to prove it wrong for so long. Like, ain't no such thing as no reptile. They lying. That was my motto. That was my modus operandi. Reptiles, you got the game fucked up. They'll do anything to rob black people they credit. That was me on some, Afrocentric, they just do anything to rob black people they fucking credit. Nah, man, we gotta really, 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 they'll do anything to rob black people out their credit. But The one
Man,
thing that they
no,
always do.
that's Goya, not Goyam. They're talking about the food company. You talking about the food company name to Goya.
No, but remember, the reason why the food company is named Goya, because Goyim, you're non-Jewish, you're cattle, you're food.
They feeding us their slop, basically.
I'm telling you, bro.
Yeah. Doc hot right now. Doc dropping 50 points right now. It's only half. We're not even in the second quarter yet. Not really at halftime.
And bro, and it's littered up, bro. You go look at this shit, bro. And remember, and they're not even the ones in charge. The Matri are weak as fuck. The Matri are not even the ones in charge. They're just rebels. They're just criminals. They're just interdimensional motherfucking celestial criminals. They're celestial pirates. So they have they're a gang, right? Just think about what's the baddest gang in America right now? What, the Crips, Blood? Which one? Who the baddest gang right now? I don't know.
The police.
The baddest gang in America right now is the military and the police. And that's how they operate to a degree, but they operate on a way more evil scale. They do not follow a lot of the universal laws, codes, galactic, galactic laws and codes and shit like that. They disobey a lot of the rules that other high level consciousness, obey and make sure that things go right? So this is why they get you to do it. Remember, in the Quran, it tells you, I will lay on the straight path and I will make the wrong seem right and the right seem wrong. Well, look what they did. Remember, they're a hermaphrodite race. That's why they always want you. That's why they always want your boys to be girls and your girls to be boys. They're a hermaphrodite race. If you're paying homage to them, you're paying homage to them through transgenderism. You're paying homage to them.
Saying this LG. Right here, they're saying that we got a hater building. They say there's no proof of what he's saying is real. There's proof from the Howard Glenn history.
Oh, there is proof. Wait a minute.
They show you proof of what we're talking about.
Remember, let's talk about this. Hold up. Let's talk about reptile statues. Reptile statues. Egypt. No, reptile statues all over the world. It's all over. It don't matter where it's at. Every single place in the world has commemoration of nothing but reptile. All right, reptile statue all over the world. And y'all about to fuck your head up, man. Nah, man. I did the same thing. Man, there ain't no proof that this shit. Okay, nigga, hold on. We about to get to the images of this shit.
We got Larry Hoover in the building as well.
Right? Boom.
Nah, it's a dude. He got his name Larry Hoover. I was just joking.
This strange reptilian statue found in Vigeland. Look at this shit, man. Look at this shit, man. This is a statue, so-called statue. It might be just it might be a gargoyle. You never know. Hey, listen, wait a minute. Look, I'm about to just show you multiple statues commemorated to the reptiles so that you motherfuckers. All right, look. Here go another statue. This one is in Colombia. Okay. Wait a minute. Remember, and we worship the statues through a phenomenon called dinosaur. So how the hell are you going to tell me that you believe in dinosaurs, nigga? Right? You went to school and you believe that the dinosaurs existed, huh? You go to the fucking museum and you see the dinosaur bones, right? Right? And now the white people showing you that they had giant, big, black, tall humans that existed in Egypt too, right? Right? Okay. So now let's add your common sense to logic evidence. If they got big, black, tall, giant black people and big, tall, giant ass fucking dinosaurs, what in God's green loving consciousness would make you think that it is far-fetched to have a reptile that moves like a humanoid, thinks and acts on a more sub-primitive level than a human, like on some real aggressive, cold-blooded reptile shit? But they got arm, leg, arm, head, guard body, third eyes. They got third eyes and everything.
And then they put it in too many different cartoons and forms of media. I forgot what movie it was, but the people at the very end, they were secret reptiles. And the Simpsons, they pulled the guy's mask off, reptiles. So they got they showed us throughout many of different times about like media
Oh,
that there's a
remember-
reptilian race governing them.
The dragons. Where do you think the phenomenon of the dragons come from? The nigga. So human beings just made that up out of their head. What's the guy name that was on there? Because I want to ask him these questions to challenge his consciousness.
I forgot. But the dude who said there's no proof.
Yeah, the dude that said there's no proof. I'm asking him these things so he can give us an answer. What his name is? I remember what he looked like. I remember what it
right there.
Oh, right. Well, let me see.
I got him on the screen.
Oh, you got him on screen. My bad. All right. One Play Rich. So the phenomenon of the dragons. Everywhere you can go, you can see phenomenon of the dragons. You trying to tell me everybody lying? The Chinese people lying, the Australians lying, the blacks lying, the Native Americans lying, the Southern Native Americans in South America, the motherfucking people in the Eskimos is lying because even they got stories of dragons and shit. Okay, so everybody, every single person across the whole entire globe that put this shit in stone so you can see, and your duck ass still don't want to believe it, then the Bible tells you what they got for people like you. There are places for people like you who see evidence in clear sight and still do not believe. The Christ said, "Oh, ye who believe." This is not for the people who don't. This is not for the people who can't see and don't believe it. You feel me? So the one. So let me ask you another thing. Wait a minute, Mister. There is no proof. How there is no proof, and you go right now, and I can go right now to fucking in my city. I can go to the river and I can see reptiles. Reptiles right now, live. You can go buy you an iguana right now, live. So you're trying to tell me that there isn't a clear evidence. That's what I'm talking about. Clear evidence. Clear. You're trying to tell me that there isn't clear evidence that shows you that there is a cover-up regarding reptiles and the humanoid versions of the reptiles. The cover-up. Remember, it's still, remember, Mr. Clear Evidence, it's still a conspiracy, my nigga. Conspiracy means that it's a plot and plan to keep it a secret. No matter how much evidence points to it, you have to use your common sense. So using your common sense, Mr. Clear Evidence, you trying to tell me everybody that left a story about the reptiles, they're lying?
For thousands of years? We talking thousands of years.
Thousands of years,
Aztecs,
over and over.
The Mayans, the Egyptians, in Japan, everywhere.
The greatest civilizations that this earth has ever known have logged and recorded the humanoid reptiles, the big reptiles, the dinosaur reptiles, all kind of different reptiles. Everybody lying?
No, you think this one here is an agent right here? Dragons are real.
And they proud Luciferian. No, that's a person that practiced the Luciferian path. He practiced the path of the dragon. The path of the dragon is the path of light. It's a magical path, bro. It's called the Kundalini. It's the Kundalini chakra. The path of the light is the path of the chakra. It is where you say, "Fuck a secret society, I'm God. Fuck a fucking fraternity, I am God. And I forge my own path. Let there be light." Lucifer, because Lucifer, remember, God is Lucifer. That's why the first thing that God showed you in Genesis was that he was Lucifer. Because the first thing God made, nigga, to show you he was God, was fucking light. There we go. Let there be Lucifer. And it was so. And God seen that it was good. And he called the separation of it day. He called the other one night. Come on, man. This is Magic 101, the black and white fucking Freemason checkerboard 101, bro. You think it's a black and white checkerboard because one doesn't represent day and the other doesn't represent night, representing duality and magic and the dragon? Mm-hmm. You think Bruce Lee went through all that fucking trouble to fake a hoax death and enter the dragon? Enter the dragon. Everything, every path. Tell me one path, one civilization on the face of the planet that doesn't have some type of draconian reptile, mythological, or some type of history written in stone or books that says, "Hey, bro, there was these reptiles at one point in time, and they was doing this and that and the third, and we did this and that and the third, and this, and they ran the earth." Mm-hmm. There was a time when reptiles ran the earth, and y'all just gotta remember, this is why they always making sure they put it in the movies. Godzilla.
Right here. This is a good one right here.
I'm Congolese. The story about a dinosaur named Mokele Mbembe in my country. Right. And guess what? You know who got the greatest stories of all of the... Guess who got the greatest stories of all... The greatest logging and recording of all mythological creatures? Africa.
Yeah.
Second place, America. But the greatest loggings, meaning like there is retarded, like the information. Look, they got so much information over there. You'll read it and go dumb. You'll never be able to read it though. Like you'll read it and go dumb. Like I read so much, I learned so much, I'm stupid. That's how much retarded data that they like. We're crazy retarded over there with the data, and every single major like leading. Why you think the fucking pharaohs had a snake cobra on their motherfucking head, bro?
Because it's like the serpent supposed to represent wisdom and shit, right?
You roll the dice. They said it's what eyes?
Snake eyes.
Nigga,
somebody asked right here.
Yes, that's why they're doing what they do. Yes, that's why they're doing what they do. They are a race in decline. Remember, they only live up to 120 years. Okay, guess what? That's not a long enough lifespan to support the negativity y'all motherfuckers doing.
No.
Y'all gonna self-destruct in no time. Okay, so yes, they're on the decline, and this is why they're doing what they're doing, because they're a race on the decline, and they're fighting for survival, bro. Period. They're fighting for survival. You feel me? So hell yeah, man. Over and over and over and over again, we see time and time again.
They say they're trying to block our pineal glands from saying what's real.
Because they know that remember, our pineal glands come from them. They know us better than we know ourselves, because that's our parents, y'all. Y'all don't want to come to the terms that our parents are the reptiles, bro.
Explain how we come from the reptiles.
Why?
Explain that.
Ready? You ready? Ain't your ass black? And when your skin scales get dead, don't you peel them off?
Yeah.
And they peel off how reptile. Don't you have webbed hands, nigga? Look at that web. Look at that web tracking in your hand. Reptile, spider, man. Okay, reptile. You got the look at the web right there. Look, you see it? Yeah, that's a web right there. That's a web that keep your finger to finger, nigga. That's a web of tendons and ligament that keep your finger to finger. That's reptile, nigga. Reptilian. Okay, wait a minute. Like I told you before, I showed y'all the third eyes. Reptile. Wait a minute. When you get in the shower and you get out, why y'all put on lotion?
Get ashy. Skin start dry.
That's reptilian, niggas. Reptiles get dry skin. That's why they gotta shed it, because they get dry and not moist, and they gotta shed it. So reptiles always shedding their skin. Why your ass always shedding your skin? Reptilian. Okay. Wait a minute. They got a part in your brain. You ready? Your brain. They got a part of your brain. It's a major part of your brain. It's called the R complex. Okay. The R complex. It is called the triune brain. You ready? It is called the triune brain. This is your brain, y'all. It is called the triune brain. It is a model of the evolution of the vertebrate forebrain and behavior proposed by the American physician and neuroscientist Paul D. McLean. Dwayne McLean, nigga, we found your doppelganger, nigga. Paul D. McLean.
Where is it?
Paul.
Hold on, let me make you solo.
Paul D. McLean, nigga, we just found your doppelganger, nigga. This shit
is
I see. Bro. Paul, the neuro. So Dwayne McLean.
Hey, I keep telling y'all, man, I'm CIA, man. We got ways to live a long time.
Well, look, he said Paul D. McLean. The D stand for Dwayne. Paul Dwayne McLean.
And you know my middle name, Patrick, right? Dwayne Patrick McLean.
I'm tired of this game. I'm tired of this game. Real shit. No, we really like cracking codes right now. Y'all don't even fucking know right now. Like, y'all don't even know. Bro.
So his name is PDM and mine is DPM. That's crazy.
Neuroscientist Paul D. McLean All right, the triune brain consists of the reptilian complex, which is called the lizard brain. It is the paleo-mammalian complex in our brain. All right, it is located right here at the base where your spine, where your spine and your brain connects. That's the R complex. Boom. You have another complex. You ready? It is called the limbic system or the Neo-Mammalian brain. That is the part that governs your autonomic. That's your subconscious. That's your 75%. Remember, your R complex is your 10%. Your limbic system, that's 75%. And your neocortex, which is your forefront, that's the new part of the brain. Your forefront, your neocortex. It is that is where the consciousness seat, right? And these are the three parts of the brain: your lizard brain, your limbic brain, and your neocortex. Your neocortex, as they show you right here, all right? So your reptilian brain, they show you right there, reptilian brain. Our brains, we started off, and listen, another thing I'm about to crack y'all face. How babies look in the womb. Babies look like reptiles. Babies are reptiles first before when we are incepted in the womb. Those sperm that's tadpoles, nigga. Reptiles.
That do like tadpole. Yeah.
Reptiles. Wait a minute. When the egg is fertilized, the egg when it first starts mutating, it has gills. We all start off with gills. Ready? I'm about to show you right now. Wait a minute. Humans start off with gills in the womb. Humans start off. Hold up. Watch this shit with gills. As it happens, early human embryos do have slits in their necks that resemble gills. This is almost certainly because humans and fish, aka, remember, reptiles are aquatic creatures. Humans and fish share some DNA and a common ancestor, not because we go through a fish stage when in our mother's wombs as a part of our development towards biological perfection. Now remember, in the beginning, our embryos, we have gills. We start off as these reptilian amphibian, like these mammalian amphibian little reptiles, man. Go look like embryo. I'm about to get a picture of an embryo with gills, right? Embryo with, and y'all can do the same thing I be doing, bro. Just use y'all fucking fingers and just ask Google. These people made billions of dollars off this shit, and you just ain't asking Google and go into the images and just see for yourself. Boom. When you look at the images of human beings, we do not look human. Look at the image. This is the image.
I'm gonna make you solo again.
There go our gills right there. Boom. It shows you.
Yo. We look like one of them reptiles you showed us earlier. That picture right there look just like one of the reptiles you showed earlier.
It's like a reptile, bro.
Hey, you know when you're in the womb and the head get big, we look just like one of them things.
Look, we look like reptiles, bro. Look, we look like a fucking look, we look like an alien, bro. We do not look human when we get in the womb, bro. That shit is, we grow into human. We grow, man. Look at this shit. That looks like that is a human embryo. That looks like a reptile, bro. What are you talking about? We started off as reptiles, bro. We come from reptiles, bro.
So hold on. Now, we gotta make this connection. All right. So the other episode we just did, we was talking about how the giants helped create man. Now, how does this connect? So we come from reptiles, do we come from giants, or are the reptiles like our parents and we just degraded from them, or the giants and the reptiles work to mutate us to where we at?
Well, remember, the giants and the giants and the reptiles work together to mutate us where we at. But you got to also remember that there are humanoids and reptoid humans. There are humanoids and reptoids that actually conjugate and have sex, like at a higher level of consciousness. Their existence, like the things that challenge our existence, don't even challenge their existence. Like they can get whoever they want and make a baby, and it's going to come out reptile and whatever they want. giant or whatever they want. That's the level of godhood they reach, where they can step into the lives of the little people like we do. You step into the life of the dog, that dog life change. You step into the life of a cat, that cat life change. You step into the life of a chicken, that chicken's life change, right? However you change it. You're the god of that animal. All right. Well, just think about us. If they're bigger than us, taller than us, more smarter than us, have bigger, greater technology than us, then trust me, they're using a system of checks and balances to make sure that we stay cattle on one end, and those who don't want to be cattle and rise higher, they got a checks and balances system to make sure. It's called on the movie, it's called Divergent. And the Divergent series, you go the Divergent movie series, it shows you all of the different tests that the chick had to go through in order to prove that she was the one. Like Neo on the Matrix. Look at all the tests that Neo had to go through to prove that he was the one. Even the Oracle told him, nope, you ain't the one, just so it could spark that fucking rebelliousness in humans, because you tell a human that they can't do something, they try their hardest to do it. So when they tell you, thou shalt not kill, they know they programming you to kill. Why? Because when you tell me don't do something, I'm going to do it. Think about it. Thou shalt not kill. We kill. Thou shalt not commit adultery. Thou shalt not bear false witness against thy neighbor. Thou shalt not. When you give us a command to do, we are programmed at a certain level to rebel so that we can stay individualistically. I am human. I am God. I am immortal. I am sovereign. Right? So there's a part of us override something that says, nope, that's bullshit. I ain't listening to that.
I see that a lot, especially in ladies, man. Females just date in the past. I see them right in their face. They be like, "Nah, I ain't doing that." They'll think like, "I can do that." Like, nope.
And that's the power, of the God mind. The God can program its mind to see, feel, think whatever it wants. And if you're not careful, you'll be thinking on some other shit and missing the train. You'll be missing your blessing. You'll be missing the information that's out here. But I look at human beings, and human beings, look, are you ready? Humans born with tails. Where do we get the fucking tails from then, motherfucker? Well, no reptiles, nigga? Think about it. Humans born with tails. I showed y'all little embryos with gills.
Somebody just asked this. They said it's God or reptile.
It's called Godzilla, nigga. Godzilla. The dragons, bro, the dragons are real gods. They're so fucking omnipotent and eternal and shit. They're right here in your environment and you can't even sense them. Is that a sky in the sky, or is that a dragon with the magical power named Sky? Is that water you're drinking, or is that a god named water you're drinking? Because in actuality, water is an element that gods control. Like, y'all gotta think higher. Is that a moon, or is that a god named Moon? Is that a sun, or is that the god named Soul? Anyway.
Yeah, I remember one time it was years ago, I was smoking hella weed, and I looked at my baby mother, I was like, baby, what if the sun is a being? She said, a being? What the heck is that? I said, what if it's like an astral spirit, and the moon and them, they astral gods? And this is like a long time before I was waking up. It's like right on time I was waking up. She's like, boy, you so crazy. Like as time went on, like I used to just sit down and just think and just go through different scenarios in my head. I still do that. But yeah, it makes a lot more sense that is that a sun? Is that a god? Like, why would you say it's just some ball of gas?
People being born with tails. You got to cut that shit off, man.
Yeah, I got my tail cut off when I was a kid. My tail got cut off. Why did King Kong beat Godzilla? King Kong didn't beat Godzilla in the movie?
No. If you want to be King Kong did not beat Godzilla in the movie. No, he did not. King Kong got his ass beat in the movie. And Godzilla spared that nigga, man. Godzilla spared King Kong, man. Godzilla was about to take that nigga King Kong out. And the other super god, the mechanical Godzilla, remember the antagonists are the evil person in the Godzilla versus King Kong movie. It wasn't Godzilla or King Kong. It was the robot. So why, if King Kong is stronger, why wasn't the robot King Kong? No, it was the robot Godzilla. Because Godzilla, when he opened his mouth, what he spit out? That motherfucker spit out that fucking beam. that beam of light, that shit fuck up like everything.
Man, and it, you know, it's so
And
crazy, man. My son, he loved Godzilla and he loved the Predator, man. And those two right there, basically, like, I feel like the Predator is basically a secret story about black people coming to Earth.
Remember, they have black reptiles, y'all. Y'all gotta break out of your sub thinking. You think they got reptiles and they ain't reptile human and they ain't got no black ones?
That'd make a lot of sense.
I told you your skin.
Hey, and you see the snakes move like this. Black people don't people that can dance.
Yeah, nigga. Your spinal cord. No, nigga, the snake move like that. The snake move like that because your spinal cord is shaped like that. That's the way the snake. Your spinal cord is a snake. It's made. The spinal cord is made in an S shape. It is called the Kundalini snake or the Kundalini dragon. Okay. Remember, in the Bible, all you Christians believe about the Bible. Who was the motherfucking evil man or the bad guy in the Bible? A serpent.
A serpent.
A serpent, not a reptile. A serpent. That is a reptile.
You know,
species.
they give Lucifer a tail. He got a pitchfork, a horn, and a tail.
Right, reptile. Thank you. Why you think the devil got a tail? Reptile. Yeah. I'm trying to show you, bro. So, like, y'all need to just wake up to the reptile. Like, no, man. Like, those who are in the know for a fact that they exist. Know for a fact that they are a race fighting for survival. And know that know that they answer to beings that are higher than reptiles. The reptiles are not the reptiles are the least. The reptiles are the least of your worries.
Who's the most of our worries then?
The Archons.
And can you show us an image of an Archon? Is there any pictures of anything of an Archon? What it look like? And what's so delicate? What's not delicate? What's the issue with the Archons?
Because Archons are gods. Archons are the first. Archons are said and rumored to be the first to fall from heaven, the first to fall out of grace, the first fallen angels. I'm talking about like the first fallen angels, like Yahweh, them, the real first fallen. So are we saying reptiles? I just showed you that. I just showed you the book. The book showed you that there are good-natured ones and there are bad-natured ones. Why? Because consciousness isn't good or bad. It's the intent of the consciousness that makes it good or bad. So there are reptiles, right? You seen pit bulls get a bad rap, but how many of y'all met some good, sweet pit bulls?
Yeah, I had some really nice ones, man.
Black men get a bad rap, but how many of y'all met some cool black men that don't deserve that rap? Black women get a bad rap, but how many of y'all met some cool black women that don't deserve that rap? White people get a bad rap, but how many of y'all met some cool white people that don't deserve that rap? Everybody has a bad rap or a bad reputation according to their species or culture, and it is up to that individual in that species or culture to prove that rep right or prove that rep wrong.
So yeah, back to the Archons, man. Was you looking up the image for us?
Yeah, Archon image. There we go. Thank you. Boom. And we're gonna go into images. Boom. Let me get into the majority of the images are these magical images, but remember, Archons. Remember, y'all don't confuse reptiles with Archons, even though they might resemble. Archons. Hold up. Archons. They show you the Archons are big fucking godlike dragons. But remember, a lot of dragons are the first fallen angels. Okay, this is why they refer to the devil as a dragon. Okay, so remember, all angels ain't good and all demons ain't bad. Okay, remember this: all angels ain't good and all demons ain't bad. Oh, I'm gonna show you another image that they try to show you an Archon. Man, they had a great image. I should have screenshotted this shit.
Oh shit! But, the fallen angel is the lizard, and they came down here and had sex with the women, and they made the Nephilim. Is that how it goes?
So remember, the hierarchy goes like this. You have the Orion queens. They are not reptiles. They are draconians. You have the Orion queens. They are a benevolent and malevolent, meaning they are capable of both good and evil. They are malevolent race of gods. Okay, old gods. They're called the Orion Queens. They dwell in the constellation of Draco near Orion's belt. Go look at the movie Men in Black, and they tell you the galaxy. The galaxy is on Orion's belt. Orion was the cat. Cats have reptilian eyes. Okay, cats. Remember, cat eye can go from a slit to a circle like a reptile. All right. Now, you got the Orion Queens. All right, they are a race of female god entity, and what one might call draconian or dragon. All right, meaning they are capable of interdimensional capabilities as well as celestial, terrestrial. They have omni capabilities. Omni capabilities mean you can catch me on all planes. Mental plane, emotional plane, spiritual plane, physical plane, mineral plane, subatomic plane. There's a representation and version of me and version of what I'm doing on every plane. That's called omnipresence. Okay? Beings that have omni capabilities are considered God-like. Okay? Now, the Orion Queens. Who is their puppet? Who is their number one champion? The being you know as the Demiurge, or Yaldabaoth, or Saturn, or Set, or Satan, or Yahweh. He goes by plenty names: Allah, Buddha, Krishna. Okay? Now, Yahweh is if you want to be technical, the top dog of all art. Ain't no Archon, ain't no Archon. He is the father. He is the father, Father Kronos, father of the Archons, and all the kind that has sprung from them. And
so
many
Yahweh,
you
said Yahweh is there.
Yahweh, Set, Satan. Yes, go look it up. Go do your research. Set, the old dragon Set, the one that killed Osiris and introduced murder into the god's domain. And this is how death was created, through Set. Remember, and Saturn is in control. Saturn is in control of death as well. And that's why you wear black at a funeral, because black represents Saturn and black represents a whole bunch of things.
And you notice that's why the pastor wore black as well. I forgot I learned about that. The pastor, the leader of the church, wears black and white. And you just showed that picture of the Archon. The Archon showed the white and the black dragon. The judge who has dominion over your life wears all black, the black robe, Now
remember, the number one place where you can find the Archons is the place where they love. Remember, what do the Archons love the most? Come on, y'all. What do Yahweh and the Archons love the most? They always show you on all the scary movies. They show you on all the movies. What do they love the most, y'all? Children. Disney aimed at children. The movies are trying to entrap your children. Netflix is trying to get your children. Right? All of these things are trying to get your children. The most data you can find on the Archons is in children's anime, okay, and in magical gaming systems.
Oh, shit. You said in anime, what's the son name? Goddamn, anime. Oh, man, you connecting dots tonight.
Anima, boom, there we go. All right, but you look at right here. This is Archon Warden fantasy art. This is Archon. This is the Archon. This is a depiction of the Archon. Look, you got it right there, right? They're depicted in anime and fantasy, Dungeons and Dragons. They're depicted in this Dungeons and Dragons type of way because they are of godlike capability. Right, here go another one. Look at this, said Archon mode. And anytime you see that picture in have you ever seen all the pictures that I'm showing you, the Archons, even though they're cool and godlike pictures, do any of them look approachably good, like some benevolent shit? They all look like some evil shit, right? When you see the look another shit, boom. Look at this shit right here. 10 things you didn't know about the Archons. Now this is a Genshin. Genshin. In Genshin, there is that's an anime. In Genshin, the antagonists in Genshin are the Archons. Like Archangel, okay? An meaning demoted God. Demoted God. Remember, the El are the promoted gods, and the Ans are the demoted gods. Okay, so
Y'all hit that like button. Doc dropping 50 points right now. Doc, he just dropped 50 right now. Y'all hit that like button. Doc going in.
But as we can see, there are some good Archons. Just because they fell from heaven don't mean they stayed fallen. Don't mean they didn't earn their way back to grace. Don't mean there aren't good Archons that you can call upon that are willing to help you. Because I told you, all angels ain't good, all demons ain't bad. But not, you ready for this? If you want to go to percentage-wise, 95% of them straight on some straight evil shit. But what's their favorite thing? Children. Look where you're catching them at. Look at this is Magic the Gathering. Magic the Gathering, a Magic the Gathering creature, Archon. Okay, so if it's just a myth, right? Look at an Archon screenshot. Look at this shit. Oh, that motherfucker look like some old gangster celestial. Look at that shit. That's a depiction. They always showing you that they're these energy beings. These beings that let you know they're gods and they're energy beings and they're not humanoid. You ain't gonna catch them in no more. The only way you're gonna catch them is possessing the body. You ain't gonna catch them in it, and so plenty of depictions. Y'all just Google Archon images and it'll show you plenty of depictions of the Archons. Now, head Archon is Satan, Saturn, Set, Yaldabaoth, Yahweh. He goes by Allah. He goes by Melchizedek. He goes by what else? Let me see. Y'all call him the Most High. Y'all also call him Yeshua. Y'all also call him Jehovah. Y'all also call him name some more names, y'all. Y'all got all kind of names for him now.
Nah, people asking about the light, man. I can't have that studio light be too bright by the time I get done. Like my eyes be weak. Yeah, I got to punch these eyes a lot. You know what I'm saying? These things are crossed up. But yeah, it seems like they always put Archons at a very. You don't ever see like the tissue guy, right? I don't know why I got tissue over here, but like the very lower level person is an Archon. You don't ever see like level 1 Archon. And what you just showed us, everybody at the top is an Archon.
I'm about to show you though. I'm about to show you the movie now. Now we getting into the thick of it. Into the thick of it. I'm about to get to you. I'm about to show you the only movie I know of. The only movie that I know of where they openly profess that they are Archons and what their agenda is, what they come to do.
You talking about the movie John Carter?
And everything. Hold on.
Watch that Disney movie called John Carter when you get a chance. Disney movie called John Carter. It explains all this shit. It's called John Carter.
The name of this movie is called The Veil. Jessica Alba. Remember, Jessica Alba, she starred in the movie Third Eye. She starred in the movie,
Dark
bunch of movies involving Jessica Alba always starred in mystical movies. Think about this. All right? What I'm about to play you, here we go.
All right, everybody. Here goes that clip from the movie The Veil, starring Jessica Alba, that came out in 2016. It is the...
Hold up. Let me turn my volume. Let me turn my light up.
The Veil, starring Jessica Alba.
Sorry. Let me turn my light down a little bit so y'all can see it.
I need to be able to talk to you.
Sorry, y'all. Sorry, I'm getting it together. Pardon me. All right, here we go.
All right, everybody. Here goes that clip from the movie The Veil, starring Jessica Alba, that came out in 2016. It is the powers that be revealing who they are as the Archons and Yaldabaoth, aka Yahweh, Lords of Unrighteousness, Sons of Chaos, and all of this evil shit in this movie. And this is the only movie where I can find them actually verbatim stating who they are as a outright blatant identification. All right. So here we go. You know, we couldn't screen record on no damn Netflix and on no movie. So I had to give it to you nigga rig. You feel me?
Keep playing. Sorry.
Children of the void, sons of chaos, it is the last hour. The head man is complete. We have been remade by Yaldabaoth in the image of the seven We are the architects of anarchy. We are the dark fucking soul eaters. Lords of the unrighteous. Today, our new reign begins in a new reality. I told you, we'd be deathless. We just need new shells from time to time. And plenty of souls to eat. Our legion rise from behind the veil to reap the pain that we have brought. The seven shall become a vast multitude. These are the days of vengeance and wrath. The deathless aeon has begun. It's a beautiful day.
Huh. There you go. Get with it or get it.
They was wrong.
There you go. Get with it or get it. There you go. He told you. Told you in plain English. He told you in plain English. We are the fucking Archons. We are the sons of. Yeah, they told you. Like, y'all can just rewind that. Hey, all you do, you know, the reason how they let it on my channel, you can just file your copyright if they, you know, say anything. Just do your copyright disclaimer. Like, you know,
No, it's all
appeal.
it's all good.
This
channel ain't monetized.
appeal
So
process
copyright
for copyright.
No, a copyright only counts if your channel monetized me. They getting the payment of it. I mean, hey, this channel ain't mine. I don't get no bread for none of these videos. So.
Oh yeah. I forgot.
Hey, now if we do, hey, our last episode on Big JuTALK, I don't know how that video got monetized, but that bad boy got monetized. We were talking crazy on that episode, but I made like about $15, $20 on that video.
Yeah.
I about to do this episode on DMTV too. I said, nah, the contract say let's do it on DMT, Dwayne McClain TV.
Well, why you just don't? No, but all you gotta do is just take it from StreamYard and post it on DMTV too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, just take it and post it on DMTV too. Like live premiere it, like set it up and live premiere it on DMTV too, and that bitch will run on DMTV too. You still get your views. Yeah.
When you pay for the stream, y'all, I forget to put this on the subscription, but when you pay for it, that's when you had to pre-record it. See, mine's not be pre-recorded. It's just be on my YouTube channel, so I gotta download it and then upload it. Yeah. So what you said that movie's called? Oh, you said you tried the app?
That shit don't work, man. That shit crazy.
Hey, they done did some shit with it. The YouTube one is stopped. I guess the YouTube shut that website down, and then now you do it, you download it, it don't go to your files. Like YouTube done found a way to say fuck with this. You can't be able to download videos because it worked perfect like a week ago, like 2 weeks ago. I downloaded the hell of videos.
I tried that shit. It just didn't work. I'm like, damn. As soon as I get it, it'll work.
Yeah, man. Yeah, they shut. I knew YouTube was gonna shut that down for a minute.
Bro,
but it's called the movie. That movie's called The Veil. What's it about?
The Veil. That movie is about this faith healer occult leader. He's that guy that was talking. I told you. He got that fucking finger. He's doing. We'd be deathless. He said what he said. We just need a few shells from time to time, and plenty of souls to eat. They eat souls, y'all. That's why they make y'all sell y'all soul to the Illuminati. They literally eat souls. They are soul eaters, and you can become food if you want. Now let's analyze.
And what happens if they eat your soul? Are you done forever if they eat your soul?
Look, ready for this? Remember, in essence, souls are pieces of God, which means they last forever. So you can't. It is a prime source of energy that they not only eat, but they use it for all kind of other things. That's why they keep you enslaved, because they can't kill it. You can't kill God. That's a matter. No. But what you can do, you can get God to think that he's not God if you catch him in a certain state, like human or animal. You can catch pieces of God that doesn't remember that it's God and be like, hey, right? And it'll tell you it's so, but you still can't kill it. You'll just be vampire. Like the vampires movie show you about, how the vampire movie show you those certain humans that they always drink off, but they don't never kill. They keep them alive like a cattle. They keep them alive like, kind of like that. So that's the number one.
Somebody said this. So why are they hiding?
Because they are few in number. They are few in number. If we found out what's really going on, we would just rise up and kill them. They don't have enough people. They don't have enough people. They don't have enough reptiles. Trust me, if they had enough, they would have been just did what they move on us. They don't have enough. Bro, if the New World Order was possible, they would have just went with it already like Napoleon or fucking Hitler, nigga. They don't have enough manpower. Bro, I'm telling you, the reason why Hitler went with his move because he thought he had enough manpower to go with his move, bro. He went with his move. Bro, if there
and they said that there was interdimensional beings assisting Hitler.
Of course. You can't stage a world war without interdimensional help. That's impossible. Aliens really run the world, not humans. Stop. Humans run the world when humans wake up. And they don't run the world, they run their world. Now, collectively, they can run the world, but collectively, we are divided in sleep. Right now, we're divided in sleep, waking up, groggy, just gotta get the crust out your eye and all that other shit. Yeah. So we waking up right now, but understand the fucking one of the and that's just one of the secrets that's gonna like change humanity forever. Like this, the disclosure of interdimensional, extraterrestrial, terrestrial, inner Earth, life. You know, aliens or what y'all call aliens.
One play Rich coming with the good questions, man. He said, "Why they choose to be evil?"
Because there's only two choices you can be. You're going to be good. You're going to be evil. Ain't no other way. What you talking about? You are tricked in this game to thinking there's a choice. You ain't got no choice. You either gonna watch YouTube or not. Think about it. You got two choices. That's a choice? No. You either gonna watch YouTube or not. You're gonna participate in the energy of YouTube or you're not. That's it. You're either gonna drink or you're not gonna drink. You're either gonna left or right, up or down, blood or crip, angel or demon, God or devil. Ain't no motherfucking choice. You got two picks. Which one you picking? Some people are like, man, fuck all that shit. I'd rather be the motherfucking king of hell than be a fucking slave in heaven. Some people are like, shit, fuck that. I'd rather be a slave in heaven than be living in hell, bitch. Like, everybody got their own spicy choice they won't pick. But I do know one thing for certain, two things for sure. The human being incarnating into the human fleshly being experience into this game, the simulation game that we're in, incarnating into this reality as a human being, it is the creme de la creme of spiritual points in the spiritual world. Because though nobody won't come live and be a weak ass human. That's why they say that's why they say we're the superheroes of the spirit world. They say human beings are the superheroes of the spirit world because we're the only ones that's stupid enough to keep leaving heaven to come fall down into these bodies and live these lives over and over.
Hey, I said this on the line.
We are in a zoo.
Driving home.
Don't say what if. We are in a zoo. We are being observed. And just like in a zoo, the animals that act the best get treated a certain way than the other animals than the regular animals. And remember, the name of the sun is called anima. Animal. You are an animal. The human is a mammal. That's an animal. Why you keep thinking you're not an animal? You're an animal with consciousness. It's called sentience. It's called sentient being. So you're an animal with a higher consciousness. But you're still an animal nonetheless. Anima. One with
I feel like something watching this. Because if you look at Earth, man, Earth is 100% geared to keep you alive. Like we got
Earth
got water,
experience.
Fruit.
Remember,
got everything you need.
Though. There's way more than one Earth, bro. Earth, bro. Y'all gotta understand the concept of infinity, eternity, multi-dimensional reality, space-time continuums. Like y'all gotta like break y'all minds open to these technologies if y'all gonna understand that y'all gonna understand shit like parallel universes, shit like that. All right. The one thing you gotta understand is omnipresence. And they show you in all of the movies, a lot of the movies, that there are multiple different versions of you playing this game out, acting out different choices as the overall matrix motherboard calibrates and calculates the decisions and come up with an overall system shift or system mainframe or stay or sweep or purge, whatever the system needs at that particular time. But there is overwhelming evidence that shows you that, number one, this body is a machine and this brain is a computer, an android, an AI, an artificially intelligent thinking organism. You don't tell your stomach to get hungry, you train it to get hungry. And then that motherfucker grows a mind of his own and says, bitch, I want to eat. And you either gonna get cranky when you're hungry, or you type of motherfucker that can handle and got your discipline under control, and you can say, man, you know, I'm cool. But make no mistake, that motherfucker gonna start thinking on his own. Your brain, all of your systems. You don't tell your liver how to repair it. You don't tell your liver how to be a liver. That motherfucker know how to be a liver with or without your ass. With or without you, your liver gonna try its best to do what it needs to do with the materials that you gave it. So this is automatically shown. And we have to realize this, that there's a higher, super higher intelligences at play. And they're waiting for us to come into the higher intelligence. They're waiting for us to tap into the next level. You're waiting for them to show up. Y'all waiting for Jesus to show up. No, Jesus and you. Jesus waiting on you. You waiting on Jesus. You waiting on Christ. Christ waiting on you. So that's, bro.
There you go. I had to put it on 5G. Something's going on the Wi-Fi. They tucking us in, man. Trying to tuck us in, Doc.
Yeah, no worries, man. You know, Jesus, but Jesus, the way you was looking, it was like you was looking off into space. I didn't even know it was froze. But yeah, you know, they're waiting on you. Like, bro, this is a simulation. You are here to experience a level of consciousness that you never experienced before. Pass your test, beat your game, bro. No matter if you're a dragon, a jinn, a demon, an angel, a human, whatever you are in a human body. You are living a human existence, and you have lessons here that you must learn as a human. And if you go look at all of the different TV shows like Supernatural, Lucifer, Sabrina the Teenage Witch, and all of these different type of things, the charm ones, all of the celestials are all of the people with superpowers, all of the gods. You go look at American Gods right now. Go look at American Gods right now. Show me one God on there, that motherfucker that ain't in a human body.
They all in the human body.
Show me one God. Show me one God on Supernatural that's not in a human body. A demon, an angel, a dragon, even that all of them got human form, and underneath there this other thing. In Men in Black, all of the aliens are dressed in human bodies. You gotta just know the pawn shop. Oh, that's the pawn shop. Well, you just gotta know where they at.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody is in a human body. They keep showing you that the human body is a fucking spacesuit, my nigga.
Yeah, when God visited me in a dream, man, he told me straight. He said, I came in a human form, so that's the only way you'll notice me. He said, if I showed you my true form, you wouldn't notice me. When I had a dream, it was like that.
Remember, I think my creator. Look, the verse, the bar goes. I thank my creator. Then he thanked me because I made him too. See, thank my creator. Then he thanked me because I made him too. Y'all gotta go listen to that Kabbalah. That nigga Kabbalah be spitting. But hey, like, get into that mind frame of, nah, nigga, no, this is an experiment. You are being observed. And you are a fucking guinea pig or a fucking hamster in the wheel or whatever the fuck you want to call it. Get over it, nigga. Pass your test. Beat your fucking game. We are in the fishbowl. Yes, this is a fucking dome. Get over it. Yes, all right, so what? It's flat. Get over it. It's flat. Now what? How you going to live in life and become successful? All right, it's round. All right, it's both. Let's go. It's both. Whichever one, round earth or flat earth. How the fuck you gonna live in life and become a loving, happy life and become successful the way you envision success?
So I got a question for you. So is this the correct way you're supposed to be living, like in this matrix, or are people who like living in the Amazon the correct way they're supposed to be living, or both?
It's basically whatever you choose, because the same thing that they got in Amazon is found within you, inside of your body. So the Amazon is actually within. Is not. Remember, they tell you the way. They tell you the way out is the way in. So literally, if you want to be technical, our bodies are a carbon copy map of the universe. Literally, that's why it's physics and quantum physics. They tell you if you want to understand the universe, study the human body, because the human body is a complete identical carbon copy of the universe, and this is why religion calls it the body of Christ. And they got different parts on the body, which lets you know it's a machine. Mechanics has parts, different parts, tools to be used, right? Every single part of your body plays a role. This is why it's called an organ. An organ is an instrument. An instrument is what? Plays music. Music is the language of the universe. Everything vibrates. Every vibration is a sound. Every sound is a song. Literally, this is why they say the devil seeks to control the music. Why? Because music is the hypnotist. Music is Mr. Sandman. Bring me a dream.
You ever seen that little show when vibration hit water, it makes like certain images?
Of course, that is water. That is water showing you what the invisible world really looks like. Smoke shows you. Certain people do all kinds of stuff and show you what the earth really looks like. What
Hey, shouts out to this dude right here. They want to ask your spot. They didn't ask it numerous times.
His thoughts on dreams. So dreams are your pre-programs. You are, remember, before you signed up to come and jump into this body and live in this prison suit, in this prison cell you call Earth. Earth is a controlled holographic environment. Earth is a controlled holographic experimental environment. Experimental meaning what? Meaning it hasn't evolved to the highest apex that it can evolve to. It's still in its experimental stages, but even the experimental stages are super, super, super wonderful. You ever had one of them experiments that in the first stage of experiments, this first stage of testing, shit was just phenomenal, and niggas just like, oh yeah, we about to just go with this shit. Fuck, stage 2, 3, 4, we gonna make it there, but stage one showed us is up and it's stuck. Now, remember, you are a biological, but at the same time, you are mechanical and with a computer. Your brain is the computer. It houses a CPU system called mind. That mind comes with a voice called me. Me. Okay? Mind, me, myself, and I. But remember, yourself is your body. Me is your mind. I, spirit, soul, is the one who's at the wheel driving the helm. Now, your computer comes with something called destiny, fate, things that are preordained to happen in your life, whether you want them to or not, so that you can understand the lesson that you are here to learn. Everybody is here to learn a lesson. Everybody is here to pay a debt or get rewarded through a debt. A lot of people are here to travel. Remember, the human body is another way to safely travel from across multiverses, because the light years. Remember, your body, your soul. Remember, your soul and your spirit is light. When you live up in this body, every year that passes is a light year that passed. This is why in the movie Toy Story, his name was Buzz Lightyear. Buzz meaning vibration. The vibration of what? The vibration of your soul. Why? Because Buzz Lightyear always said to infinity and beyond. So we know he's not talking about father time. We know he's not talking about temporary life. Buzz Lightyear is talking about infinity and the beyond. Okay, so we know that he's talking about our spirit and our soul. Our spirit and our soul needed this is the physical representation, a physical mechanical suit that our spirit and soul, particles, literally particle for particle, atom for atom, molecule for molecule, cell for cell, is literally implanted and imprinted into the mainframe of this computer body. This computer body comes with a whole range of experiences like thought, sound, taste, touch, seeing, smelling, hearing.
What about this one right here, Doc? Take a jab at that one.
Dreams, but remember, dreams. So
he said how the dreams and deja vu correlate.
Before I get to deja vu, we just got to get into dreams and the mechanics of dreams, because y'all think dreams are some special shit. No, dreams are literally a mechanical a mechanical computer input-output wave frequency that helps your computer calibrate and figure things out in life, because life is a math problem. So your dreams, okay? When you dream, this is your computer defragmenting, decompressing, and doing all the shit the computer. Remember you updating and doing all of the things, recalibrating, correcting, and doing all kind of things to perfect itself, because the overall programming in your cells is to do what? Grow. Every cell is programmed to grow, even though we do things to infringe upon the growth. Every cell is programmed to grow. So now you're programmed to grow. This computer is programmed to recalibrate itself, defragment itself, reprogram. All of these things, majority of these things happen when you're sleeping. And when you're sleeping, these deprogrammings, these fragments, all of these downloads you're receiving, uploads you're sending, because a lot of the time we move in our dreams. We act out in our dreams. We do all kinds of stuff in our dreams, and dreams tell us things, and we get fed in our dreams, and we receive data in our dreams and come out of our dreams with all kinds of different revelations because we had a dream. Okay, this is the computer solving problems, okay? And it solves problems through images, experience, sound, and other things that you experience. So your dream is literally the way your computer maintains itself through maintenance when you're asleep. Dream, that's why it's called a dream state. All right. And there's 4 levels of that dream state. Now, when you're talking about 4 levels, that's the 4 engines. That's fire, earth, air, water, but it also represents the what? The four corners of the earth. It represents the 4 engines in your brain. Now, when you're talking about any type of deja vu, when you're talking about deja vu has multiple things, because deja vu don't just have to happen in dreams. You can have a vision. Now, don't get dreams confused with visions. Dreams are the way that the mind and the body communicate at night to solve your fucking problems, because your frontal lobe is only 15% of the consciousness. Your subconscious is 75% of the consciousness, and your reptilian mind is the other 10% of the consciousness, bro. So therefore, guess what's happening? Your reptilian mind and your subconscious mind and your conscious mind are in a triumph. That's what they call it, a triumvirate or a trinity. They're in a 3-way, a triangle, offense and defense, and they're trading information, calibrating. When you get a deja vu, that could only not be a dream, but that could be also something spiritual, because deja vus are sometimes the matrix replaying your old past life test that you didn't pass. Okay, so it gets replayed in your today's game. So let's say you didn't learn compassion last life. Right? And now you are facing compassion, and one of the karmic debts that you have to pay is test of compassion. Then you will start to have these deja vu feelings when certain tests of compassion happen. Like, I remember it. I remember this from somewhere. That's that old debt that you owe from the past life, my nigga. You better pay it. Okay? Karmic is called karmic debt. I did a whole thing on karmic debt. All right? So get into that. Y'all got to get into the mind frame that this body is a machine, this brain is a computer, and it has an autonomic, meaning an automatic systems. Automatic systems, your respiratory system, your reproductive system. Go look at Google the systems of the body, the 11 systems of the body or the 13 systems of the body. And it shows you this body runs off systems. And this system is a computer. And your body is a fucking holographic carbon copy of the overall grand computer. They call it the grand design, right? The overall grand mother matrix computer. Boom. There we go.
You hit that shit right on the nail, man. What's this right? They talking in the chat. They saying weed block dreams, man. What's up with that? And somebody said he quit smoking weed.
This new weed. Nah, he might have a point there. If you're smoking that mojo shit, or you smoking some shit that has been heavily laced with GMO, then yeah, it can block certain things. But in all actuality, my perfect opinion is that those of us who have control of our mind, control of our emotions, and control of our spiritual discipline and regimen, marijuana is an actual help. It is a gateway drug. And just like they say, a gateway is what? You go a gateway to heaven or a gateway to hell. But it is a gateway drug. And it is an herb created from Mother Earth that has medicinal healing properties, because our bodies come equipped with something called endocannabinoid receptors. Endocannabinoid receptors. The only thing that can feed endocannabinoid receptors is something called cannabinoids. The only thing that has an abundance of cannabinoids is something called cannabis, aka weed. So your body was literally designed to receive the nutritional values and medicinal values, as well as recreational values of marijuana. It has over, hemp by itself has over 80 different thousand uses in hemp. Literally everything that we do right now could be made of hemp if we wanted it to be that way. It's moving into that way. That's what's going to save the economy from this great deficit, and through this dollar crash.
Man, I'm gonna hate when they legalize. Not saying hate when they legalize, but when they mainstream weed and have them in a pack, they gonna put
but that's what
chemicals.
That's what that new that's what that new weed shit he talking about. When they mainstream it, you better already have your connection, or better already have your system. You better already have your weed, man.
Hey, I actually know how to grow it, man. That's what this pink light really for.
Yeah, I mean, it is what it is.
You gotta keep it in the Lord safe room.
Granddaddy Perk.
Yeah, you gotta keep it in the Lord safe room, man. My job always tastes like endo though.
Granddaddy Perk, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, I just want to shout this guy.
Weed do not. No, it don't.
I gotta shout him out. You know what I'm saying? He's a up and coming dude. His channel up and coming. He actually interviewing me.
You ready for this?
In a couple weeks.
You ready for this? I'll show you right now that weed enhances dreams, nigga. Why you think when a nigga smoke weed, they start thinking about the universe and shit? Yo, B. You think God smoked weed, nigga? Like, nigga, yeah, he's smoking weed right now. His name is fucking Big Jacob, motherfucker. You understand? God has multiple personality disorder, motherfucker. You just one of the crazy motherfuckers that he is. Okay? So, weed enhances.
Hey, out there in Texas, is it legal?
It's decriminalized. It's like you can go get like what it is, the tincture and stuff like that. But no, it's not. It's not recreational legal.
Oh,
like Cali or Colorado or something like that. Hold on, weed enhances sleep. Look at here. When cannabinoids bind to these receptors, they send messages to increase levels of promoting sleep. What? Wait a minute. Promoting what? Adenosine or adenosine. Adenosine, if y'all don't know what adenosine, it is the opposite of adrenaline. Adrenaline make you hype. Adenosine, I'm going to sleep. I'm going under. Bye-bye. Good night. All right. Now, remember this. Adenosine levels. And remember, you ready for this? It can also make the person feel sleepy. So when a person smokes weed, why you think nigga get sleepy? It is actual, as a matter of fact, people who are right now in California and Colorado and places where medicinal purposes of weed are legal. People who have insomnia, sleep all kind of different sleep problems. What? Guess what? They're giving them CBD with THC, CBD with no THC. They're giving them CBD. But make no mistake, cannabinoids are definitely needed in the body. They regulate, cannabinoids regulate your mood, your sleep patterns, how much melanocytes and melatonin is created, manganese and magnesium, okay, iron. The iron, man, listen, bro, like it is a superfood. It is a superfood. It is a superfood. It is only one of the ingredients in my miracle food. It is only one of the ingredients in my miracle food at high milligram content. CBD with no THC. CBD with no THC, because THC is what they're looking for on drug tests. So yeah, bro, like 100%. If a person that had if weed affects you negatively, that means you have a bad diet. You have a horrible diet. You need to change your diet. I mean, you're eating too many motherfucking processed foods, too many, and you're watching too many, and you're also like digesting too many unnatural things, because weed is definitely a nature man's high. A person who is in love with nature.
This man is a whole spokesman for marijuana out here. This man.
Oh yeah, man. Listen, I'm about to. I keep it, man.
You look like you running low. What's up with that? You running
Oh,
low.
that's just my. You know, this my. You know, yeah, man. I got my little. You know, I got it like my little half house in this bitch. You know, ain't nothing. You know, I don't want to keep a whole thing in there because it gets stale. You know, you can still keep it in there. Yeah. So I just have enough to just be dipping in, put it in my little pipe. I don't gotta roll nothing up.
The bowl actually a lot better for me. Like it gets you right to where you need to be.
And that's another reason why y'all having bad experiences with weed, because y'all smoking blunt. Those papers and shit. That shit is that shit is that shit is y'all fuck it up. Y'all not going. That's going. Smoking a weed in a blunt is like going to Jesus to pray to God. Think about it. In Jesus' name, nigga. Last time I checked, all you gotta do is put the bitch in the bowl, and you can holler at God yourself.
Hit that one right there, because it's something I suffered from a long time.
Can y'all? Nah, that's a whole bunch of shit. Sleep paralysis can be actual people doing magic on you and putting magic on you. Sleep paralysis can also be a bad fucking horrible diet. Y'all ever ate that fucking meal and at night went to sleep and had that bad dream? Yeah, you can motherfucking get sleep. Like, bro, sleep paralysis come from horrible diets. Sleep paralysis can be put on you through magic. There are demons that cause sleep paralysis. There are higher archdemons, higher archfiends that cause sleep paralysis.
Yeah, that's what I think I deal with, because I done dealt with sleep paralysis since I was a kid, and my mom used to make me sleep with a Bible under my pillow because I dealt with it for so long. And in my adult years, when I started waking up more, you know, and facing it, I don't deal with it as much.
They probably man, your people probably putting a spell on you, man. Your mom and them, man. Hey, bro, I close family members with that shit.
I probably had a spell put on me for the longest. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, bro, you know how many people I meet that their moms, their dads, their uncles and shit are Freemasons, Easter Stars, prominent members in, you know, medical, law enforcement, army and shit like this. And, you know, this whole time you've been thinking, oh, that's Zero Dad, that's Zero Mom, that's Zero Uncle Dave and Auntie Jane. No, motherfucker. It is a club, and you just didn't make the cut.
Hey, let me tell you about this, man. So we had a lady. I had a homeboy, right, who got killed, and I seen the man I seen him on Tuesday. He was dead next week, but his mother was a pastor, and she kept saying, "I feel like my son gonna get shot. I feel like my son gonna get killed."
She spoke that shit into existence, huh?
And her being a pastor, I felt like she was in one of them circles, and she knew it was gonna happen because she put the shit on him. Because it made the news, and you know when black boys get killed, the shit don't never make the news. You
right.
It made the news. She got interviewed, and she kept saying, "I felt like he's gonna get killed." And she was a pal, like, man, did she put something on my boy? And my boy was he was into the seeing women a lot on them dating apps, and that's why he got killed. He got shot up on a dating app. He went to somewhere and they robbed him and shot him. But I think she done put some type of juju on him, because she kept saying, she said, I felt it for a long time that something's gonna happen to him. I'm like, why are you feeling that? One and two, why they interviewing you?
They interviewed who? They interviewed her?
Yeah.
Oh,
the news that she was on the news talking about. That's where I got the information that she said.
That was her sacrifice. That was her sacrifice.
That's why I felt like, man, because I felt bad for my boy.
Yeah, man. Hey, bro. So nothing is coincidence. Anytime I tell you, bro, they own the TV stations. They're gonna promote to you what they want to promote to you. And a lot of the times, the so-called accidents you see, a lot of the times the so-called murders that you see, a lot of the times the crimes that you see are crimes that are heavily influenced by magical spells and sorcery. And what seems like a random killing may not be a random killing. That could have been a spell planned, plotted, acted out behind the scenes, and it manifested in a person being killed in a certain way, form, and fashion. Then they have the real deal, Illuminati, like white van pull up and bring you to the disclosed location, torture you to death, eat your heart at the fucking table of fucking the Baphomet or some shit, and call and say you overdosed. Right, so you overdosed, and let's
get this last question in. This boy, One Play Rich, shout out to you. You've been really active in the chat tonight. Thought you was a troll. You came out to be just a regular dude with questions.
What are some things that we can see while aspirating? Shit, some things. What can't be seen? What can't be seen? Depending on your level of consciousness, will determine what you see. Always remember that. Astral projection, you're talking about you're projecting your consciousness. You're projecting your consciousness out of your body into another location or into another place, if you will. Okay, if you're that exercise will only take you as far as your consciousness will allow you to take the gift. If you're a person that can think past the moon, then your consciousness is going to take you past the moon. You're the type of person that can imagine what it looked, what the beings on in the Pleiades or the beings in fucking Dogon or something look like, light years upon light years upon light years away. That's how far your consciousness can take you. Astral travel will only take you as far as your mind allows you to go, because that's what governs astral travel. Astral travel is governed by the mind. A person with a strong mind can project their consciousness via astral travel. But like I told you, that takes years of practice. And the people you're doing that, you're not seeing them. They're not making no YouTube videos about it. The people that's really doing it ain't making no YouTube videos about it. The people that's really doing it, and you're not going to see them on no viral videos doing it. None of that shit. They are in places that they don't even want to be seen.
In the movies where they show the lady with all the power, they got to go way to the fucking mountain. And that bitch be in the hut by herself.
I'm telling you, bro, because there's a certain level of responsibility that comes with that amount of power over a planet or over people. You feel me? And you're gonna have to be in some type of you're gonna have to create some type of a bubble for yourself so that normal people don't get hurt because you're too powerful around it. Like real shit, like people, like shit can happen just because you're too powerful. Like, like real power recognizes power, right? So you got to realize that human beings are powerful. We just don't know it. But we're very, 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 very super powerful. If you want to be technical, the human being is the most powerful being on the face of the planet when they realize it.
That's why they try to put all the little superheroes in front of us to make us think that we less than, but really we got a lot of motherfucking power, and we can actually
they're trying to show you that you are the superhero, because every superhero that you ever see is in a human meat suit. Think about it, man. They look like you and me. That's Clark Kent, but he's Superman. That's that's Peter Parker, but he's Spider-Man. Like, nah, man, they're regular people, but they just got these extraordinary gifts. Humans, that's what humans. We're regular people with these extraordinary gifts. We're just at a level where we haven't even begun to realize. Like, we can't even conceptualize how powerful we are yet, because we haven't seen a true representation of human power yet, which is now beginning to happen. Human beings are actually starting to love themselves and love their neighbor as they love themselves. And you're starting to see the results of what human love, unconditional love, what human strength overcoming can do, no matter what the adversity that they're facing, no matter what the thing that human beings are tapping into their God consciousness. And now they're the most dangerous beings on the face of the planet. So, once we all start waking up to this fact that, hey, God lives inside of you. If God lives inside of you, who winning, you or God? God. Now, I always tell people, if you don't believe I don't believe in God, I'm an atheist, I don't believe in no damn God. Okay, well, always remember that this lighter didn't create itself. So if I told you, hey, Dwayne McClain, it's a self-made lighter. It created itself out of the wombs of chaos. Would you believe me?
No.
Thank you. So why the hell would you ever think that human beings just created themselves? When it shows you the intelligence, we don't even know how. We haven't even begun to explore and understand how truly how great this human body is. The others do, like the powers that be. They know how powerful we are. That's why they keep us in a low vibration, so that we can stay powerless. But in actuality, we're the creme de la creme. Like, everybody ain't walking around with that. Everybody ain't walking around with a soul, man. Souls are a coveted thing in the world.
Facts. I miss some soulless motherfuckers, but shoot, Doc. When Dr. Marvels, we on the episode of that coming. We on the next episode of Dr. Marvels.
Saturday.
You do us. You do me on. We do Thursdays. Y'all Saturday.
Saturday. And I'm about to all I gotta do is holler at Crumb, and we about to do the y'all gonna come on my channel. We're gonna do the panel. Me, you,
I scheduled something. I scheduled something with Crumb on the the 9th, we're gonna do something. He said we're gonna do something on his channel. Crumb, hey, his channel is off the chain, man. That dude is a legend. That dude, I love the way he delivers his information, man. I watched the whole video, his live stream last night. He was going in on relationships. I said, I want to do a panel. I said, bring me on your show.
That nigga Crumb, I'm telling you, that nigga Crumb going through it.
I said, when you bring me on your channel, I'm gonna talk about relationships.
Every time you see nigga going hard on that relationship shit, boy, look at nigga go.
He got some shit going on.
That nigga should have revenge of Kevin said.
Hey, what y'all gonna call y'all show?
What?
Crumb Chakras.
Oh no, me and Crumb shit called Next Files.
Next Files. Okay, I like that one. I like that.
The Next Files.
Hey, who made you and Jay Marvel's logo, man? That bad boy tough. He got that made.
Oh, my wife.
Your wife made that?
Yeah.
She made the big JuTALK too?
Yeah, she made big JuTALk. She make all my graphics.
That Dr. Marvel's is tough. I seen that like that was tough.
Yeah,
So what time y'all show on Saturday?
12:00 Central, 1:00 Eastern.
Oh, y'all do an early show. Okay. I might do an early. I think about doing an early show with you on Thursday, man.
Yeah, weekends, weekends you can go early because everybody off work.
Mm-hmm.
But weekdays you get more like prime time is between like
8 and 9. Yeah. That's how it is. And on weekends, I'm way too busy on the weekend.
Oh yeah. You be laying there. How much you be? Oh, you still you up there? I'm about to look. I ain't gonna get you in trouble.
Hey, we worked everything out, man. We worked everything out, man. We could. I'm a simp, man.
Leave it alone. Hey y'all, that nigga's a simp. Don't let that.
Hey, I love that bitch. Hey, we all simps, man. I'm a simp.
That nigga, hey y'all, don't let the way fool y'all. That nigga's a simp. That nigga is a simp, boy. I'm telling you.
Hey, it is what it is, man.
It's a tender dick. You tender dick ass.
Hey, I always had a tender dick, man. My daddy the same. Well, my daddy told me straight. He said, man, my daddy said I could not get called up to run trains on bitches because I'll fall in love. That's what my daddy told me. He said,
hey, bro. Hey,
that's my pops.
And I've seen that too. Like, the girl, everybody ran a train on her, but that one nigga that stayed behind, like, you're gonna be mine forever.
He said that's why you couldn't do porno. My dad said I couldn't do porn. I'm gonna catch feelings for them bitches. I'm like, bro, tender dick, man. I swear to God, bro.
Man. That nigga gonna be falling in love with everything.
Boys, I remember I caught feeling so quick for a bitch one time. A white bitch had me crazy back in the day.
What?
A white bitch had
you crazy?
White bitch had me ready to fight. White bitch had me ready to fight.
I done had plenty of white. I ain't never white bitch ain't never had me crazy though.
I mean, this white bitch was the one.
Oh, they had one almost drove me crazy. Though.
Oh man, I ain't never feel like that white bitch had me going wild at this bitch, boy.
Like she had me going good. I had to get from under that spell.
Now another one, man, a Jamaican, she was from like Barbados or something. Now she had me buying flowers, all that shit. It just didn't work out. I was cheating.
Them girls be doing magic on us.
That's what I think. That's what
I think. Look at you be seeing them with their little tea leaves and their little tarot cards, man. Them hoes be doing magic like a motherfucker. They be cutting up.
I believe that.
I'm telling you, you be wondering why that nigga had gave up his whole house, his whole car, because she put a spell on that nigga. I'm telling you.
And I feel like they put a spell on
red sauce. Don't eat no red sauce.
Don't eat no red sauce.
Don't eat no red sauce.
I fucked around and she made me some seafood with the cocktail sauce. I like.
Oh, eat red sauce at your own risk.
Yeah, see, I didn't know. I was thinking spaghetti. I'm looking for spaghetti and pasta. She came here with,
I suck my blood with the bits in the Bible.
Oh, shit, so I'm like, hold up. She done brought me the seafood platter with the cocktail sauce. I'm like, dang. And after that, I started going crazy. I'm like, damn, did she get me with she don't make pasta. She don't make no pasta. Like, what the hell she get me with, nigga? Like,
yeah, she got you.
The cocktail sauce.
Because she done got your ass. Because you've been simping ever since.
Ever since, man.
Ever since you have been simping, boy. Hey, y'all, I'm telling you, that nigga. Hey, that nigga Dwayne. Hey, I can say this. They ain't gonna look at that nigga Dwayne McClane is like, what's that dude out the 5 Heartbeats?
Leon, not Leon.
But dude,
Duck and Leon.
the one that said, The one, the one that the main dude.
Duck, that's Duck.
Duck, yeah, Duck.
Duck actually looked just like my father, man. My daddy looked just like Duck.
All them niggas was Sims on the 5 Heartbeat. You was like Duck. You was Duck. And New Orleans, that's what they call me. Like they call Duck ass nigga. Oh, Duck ass.
We say that shit around here.
Oh yeah,
we say that shit. You a duck ass nigga.
Oh yeah. They always say, I forgot.
Hey,
man,
and the funny thing is, man, me and the girl, we were cool for 5 years, and I always seen like dudes just go mad head over heels over her, head over heels. Like, what the fuck is you doing to these niggas to make these niggas commit suicide and go crazy? And then as soon as I got a piece of the jar, now I'm crazy out this bitch.
Look, but what about the girl? Like the girl you heard, like all 3 of her baby daddies dead, and all like. You know, the last 2 dudes that fuck with her got arrested or some shit. You know that what about them? Like, I'm telling you, that should be some other shit.
It be magic, man. They be doing some shit. And guess what? Sometimes it be the bitches that they kin to. They be having aunts in the fucking Eastern Stars, and their mamas be out, and they bring the dudes around, and they pull the dudes, and the mama put the here your food and put the spells on, and the nigga get fucked up. It don't even be the bitch.
Hey, and you know how I know this for a fact? Because you don't know how many in my profession, you don't know how many spells I've had to give to people to correct the evil shit that people done, evil magic that people done on them. And it's like, wow, they got people who really doing spells on their daughters, their sons, their mamas, their daddies, and they're just unsuspecting. They're never thinking in a trillion years that their brother is in a room reading a spell book and tending that shit on, man.
Hey, shout out to this young lady. I just want to end it with this right here. She said, I done learned so much with these last 2 days from both of you. Young man, I honestly thank y'all for the knowledge.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Love. The Way McClay TV. Let's get it.
Heck yeah. Hey, well, Doc, it's been a great episode. Checking out of here. Shouts out to Big JuTALK. Hey, man. Next episode is titled "Who Created God?" That's the next title of the episode.
Who created God? Let's get it.
Yeah, we ready for it. Hey, Doc, man, good to have you on, man. See you next Thursday.
We're gonna get it. Peace.
Hold it down. Shouts out to the Big JuTALK, man. I'm gonna give y'all Illuminati talk. What's the day? Tomorrow night. Hold on. I got an interview tomorrow night. No, I don't. I do Illuminati talk.